Good day. Welcome to Kingwilliam Everything. Today I want to talk about protecting your investment, protecting your video game collection. A lot of people have huge, massive collections. Other people have, 5, 10 games. But if something were to happen, what would you do if you lost those? I mean, how easy would it be able to find? I just watched Rebel Gaming Club. I'll put a link below. Had a flood, and I'm not going to give it away. Watch this video. He'll kind of give you the story of what happened. But, say some of your games aren't worth much, just some Xbox 360 games, but you still got to replace them. And you're not just going to go to the store and find them. You're going to have to go on eBay or garage sales or, thrift stores, and hopefully you can find them just to replace them. And you're probably going to pay big bucks because some of those games are getting hard to find. Other games, kind of easy. So, if you've got, stadium events, little Samson, you got Sega CD, just kind of grab some random things here. We got some Dragon's Lair things. These aren't from the 90s, gonna be hard to find. And how about a sealed copy of Dragon's Lair for the HD DVD, things like that, or even like a MBX 1200Z memory, floating point math, and RAM, and a clock for your Amiga 1200. Where are you gonna find one of these? You're not. So say you have a flood, you have a fire, you have a theft, somebody breaks in. Because if we're showing stuff on the internet, everybody's seeing that you have these games. They can figure out where you live. And a lot of people have their things stored in the basement. It's not that it's a bad place to put them, just that seems like a lot of gaming collections are big. They just have to go in a certain place and they end up in a basement. You got pipes overhead, you got, a furnace, it's underground, it's kind of damp, so you get moisture. Or you say you've got it out in a garage where you can get mice, things like that. And you need to protect your stuff. I recommend don't put anything on the floor. Keep it at least 2 feet off the floor. Everything should be at least 2 feet off the floor. That way, if you do get a flood, hopefully by the time it's a foot deep, you're going to catch it and get the water out. And if you do have a flood, make sure you need to dry everything out. You get everything out, dry everything out, because mold will set in and it'll just destroy everything. Fire, if the fire doesn't get it, the fire department will spray it down to destroy it. Everything will be gone, and everything that's saved will be smoke damaged or have a smoke smell. Probably be gone. Mice, mice eat it, it's gone. Theft, somebody breaks in and takes it, it's gone. So I do recommend keeping it off of the floor. Cameras, motion cameras that can send you pictures and things like that. And you can set it for like off times when you're at work or whatever, or just set it to just send pictures to a server. A lot of the IP cameras now, they have the online storage where it just starts spewing out the pictures and the video off to a server. So if something does happen, you'll have pictures of it. Alarm systems, definitely get insurance. You want to make sure when you talk to your insurance company, tell them that you have a collection and categorize it. So, it's going to take a long time. If you got 50 games, not too bad. If you got, $500,000 worth of games and thousands of games, it's going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time. And there are online services, online programs where you can kind of create your collection and put it online so that it's all online. Because if you have it on a piece of paper, on a disc, or on your computer, somebody steals your computer, that stuff's gone too. So that record, and you'll want that record, because if you do lose things, you're going to not realize a lot of those games, what they were, or by the time you do remember, a lot of the insurance companies, they'll give you like 1 year, maybe 2 years to replace your things. And you might not remember I had Advanced D&D for the Sega CD. You might forget about that. Or you might forgot you had Mule, a box copy of Mule. And it's easy, because if you've got thousands of games, do you remember every single game you have? Absolutely not. And by the time you do remember, it's too late, and there's no more insurance money, and that time is cut off. So I highly recommend keep them off the floor. Insurance, talk to your insurance company. Tell them you have a collection. It's going to cost a little extra money, but you can say, hey, I got this collection. It's worth this much money. So if something does happen, or, fire, theft, anything, you can replace. At least you'll get the money. Some of these things you're not going to find. Are you going to find a box copy of Mule? It might be a little hard, especially for the NES. Things like this. Are you ever going to find one of these? Probably not ever. But you have a chance, the chance. At least if you got the money to replace, say, what's a little Samson or a stadium events cost. Let's say these are $1,000 a piece. That's $1,000. So it adds up over time. And all these little games, things like this that aren't expensive, but go on eBay, try and find this on eBay, you pay $10. So not a lot of money, but if you got 100 of these, now you're talking some cash. So definitely talk to your insurance company. Make sure that they put that in specifically just for your collection, because they will put insurance just for the collection separate. And that'll at least save you if something does happen. You can hopefully, maybe, kind of, sort of replaced. Pretty much everything's replaceable. If you want to copy a little Samson, you're going to find it, but you're going to pay the big bucks, and it's going to be hard to find. So that's kind of my main suggestion. Keep it off the floor. Cameras, definitely cameras. Insurance, and let's see, what else? Let's add one more thing. Document it. Document everything. Look online for some online video game databases, or you can kind of, if you're smart enough, you can build a nice little SQL one for yourself. But definitely don't keep any of that documentation. Store it offline copy somewhere outside your house, so that way if something does happen, you don't lose the items and your documentation of all things. And take pictures. Take lots and lots of pictures. I'll tell you what, pictures because you can look at a picture and remember, oh yeah, this. So that's what I would definitely do. But you definitely want to start protecting your collections because it's so easy to lose it all. And especially if you spent years and years collecting. A lot of people, they just go out and buy it all. They go on eBay and just pay the money. But not everybody's got a lot of money. You went to garage sales. You got people who called you and let you know about this. You spent a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of effort finding these items. And you're not just going to go out and pick them up in the store. So anyway, that's my suggestion. So anyway, watch this video. I put the link below. And I want you guys protect your collection. Have a great day.